Where we lock you low. Come on. It's the Allen Bell Show. Yeah. Where we lock you low. It's the Allen Bell Show. Yeah. Where we lock you low. Come on. Yeah. Where we lock you low. Allen Bell. It's the Allen Bell Show. Yeah. Where we lock you low. Come on. It's the Allen Bell Show. Yeah. Where we lock you low. Come on. It's the Allen Bell Show. Yeah. Where we lock you low. It's the Allen Bell Show. Yeah. Where we lock you low. Come on. Yeah. Welcome to the Allen Powell Show live on a Wednesday night. Got a great show locked in for you today. Anthony Hudson back in the building. Thank you for joining, my brother. Can you hear us? We're going to get them together. Vic in the building as usual.
What's up, gang?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to get right to it, man. We're not going to be long, but March Madness is here. WNBA reached an agreement. But the WBC went on last night, man, and USA loses to Venezuela in the championship 3-2. This is some of the most exciting times when it comes to baseball, man. I think this is bigger than the MLB All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? You getting all the stars, different countries, and it was like a playoff atmosphere, man. But I got a couple of gripes with the WBC. I would like to see at least a best 2 out of 3 series. You know what I'm saying? Because baseball, they usually play in series. So I would like to see at least a best 2 out of 3 series. And they got different pitchers, teams talking about, oh, don't pitch my player. This you can't pitch him this day, or he can't pitch this many pitches, this and that. And I'm just not a fan of it. Vic, I know you a huge baseball fan like me. What do you think about the WBC? How USA lost and what I said?
Hey, bro, I just understand it from a business aspect of these organizations, though, bro. Especially myself, seeing not that they were in the same situation, but just seeing guys like Kerry Wood and Mark Pryor go down with injuries to their arm and different things like that, bro. I could understand why these organizations want to protect these guys and why they just do the one game. It's just that, bro. This is the beginning of the season. It's like still around spring training. These guys aren't in full go mode yet, and they don't want to push them doing this.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying, but I guess I hear you. But this is a big deal. This is bigger than even the regular season. This is bigger than the regular season. Like, nobody cares about the first couple of games of the regular season in MLB. I want to see the best play the best pitchers versus the best hitters. And Anthony, did you watch the WBC? And what do you think about my proposal of having at least the best 2 out of 3 series?
Oh, it definitely should be a best 2 out of 3 series. And USA, they were quiet. They didn't start their offense like late into the 8th running when Bryce Harper had 2 runs and 2 HRs in the 8th. But no, that was the only big moment, honestly. So I definitely feel like your proposal is spot on. That definitely should be a 2 out of 3, in my opinion.
Yeah. As we see the highlights, Bryce Harper tied it up. They was down 2-0. Bryce Harper hit a big bomb, the bat flip. They talked about the celebrations in baseball and how some of the celebrations are needed to bring the excitement.
Of course.
Brian, did you watch the WBC? Do you like the bat flips, the celebrations? What do you think about the WBC as a whole?
I like the idea of it. I guess it's like the Olympic version for them. I like the sense of pride when you playing for your country, for your homeland. So I think it's a dope concept. I think you're right where it probably should be more than single game elimination. But in terms of trying to keep these people healthy, I can understand why it's one and done. You know what I mean? We can't be out here 16, 17 games and the regular season is upon us unless somehow they can equate that to some type of spring training, batting and pitching, and maybe find a way to work it out. You know what I mean? But I think it's a dope concept. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I did, do my homework, see the highlights. I think that if you're going to let your players play in it, either put it in their contract that they can't play in it, or allow them to go and balls to the walls. Don't have any handcuffs or restrictions because when you lose it, now you looking foolish. Now it's looking like America don't have the best baseball players, which we probably don't at this point. It probably is somewhere in Japan or Venezuela or DR. It probably is, but I'm pretty sure we could have fielded a roster that could have competed with anybody across the world and won on some dream team stuff. So and then what was your next question though? I kind of went back 2 questions.
I
Uh
think you answered all of it, to be honest.
yeah,
But
I like it though. I think it's a good idea. I don't know. I don't know how they can make it better though. I don't know. It's every 4 to every like 3 to 4
3 4
years.
years,
So
yeah.
I mean, I think they just probably got to go in the lab and come up with something a little more incentivize these players or these teams to let their players play.
Because Vic, coming back to you, why would you send a player over there to play if he can't pitch?
I mean, he could pitch, but they doing like the 4 inning thing. Then somebody else do that 4 inning thing. It's just like simple. It's like spring training, bro. They treating it with spring training rules. That was the agreement. It's basically spring training, but you're competing against other countries. That's basically what it is.
So a spring training, but the atmosphere feel like the playoffs.
That's great. Yeah, that's what. Absolutely, it's great because guess what? You're bringing different countries to Houston, Texas. You see how many Venezuelan flags was in those stands last night, bro?
Yeah,
I didn't even. Man, I'm telling you, it was a lot of them out there, bro. Like bringing all these different countries, people from Japan and what was some of the other places? The Dominican, bro, like it was cool. It was really cool how all this came together, bro. Like I really enjoyed it, bro. I just understand why they do it. I would love to see more, but I understand why they do it. And the first time that somebody go out there and they blow their elbow out, they gonna shut it down.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I feel like then get your best AAA prospects, and throw some of them up there. You know what I mean?
Bro, but I look at the USA. Bregman's an all-star. Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper are perennial all-stars. Like they had some guys in the lineup. Like the USA lineup was not to sneeze at. Give Venezuela and these other teams some credit. It's not that the USA didn't hit. They went up against some good pitching. Daniel Palencia is the Cubs pitcher. This dude throws 102 miles per hour. They was not touching Buddy. They just wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah,
they wasn't gonna do it. I don't care who you were. For the most part, when he got in that role, he was lights out.
Yeah. I agree. I think Brian, I think my question, I think you did answer it, but the bat flips, the celebrations.
I love it.
I do. I love it as a fan. I know I would hate it as a pitcher, but I love it as a fan. But I also think, hey, when the pitcher strike you out, they don't hesitate to pump their fist and
they don't at all. No.
You know what I mean? So flip that bat as high as you can flip that thing. You know what I mean? Why stand there, watch it fly. Matter of fact,
hold on.
No, run hard to first base. My bad.
Okay, I'm about to say, cause some people they get to walking, strolling, and then like it got to be a time limit for you to get around the bases. You cannot walk the whole way to first base, bro. You can't do it. You can't do it.
They catch a walk the second with the bat they had. Throw that thing at third base. They be crazy with that, man. But I think it's a different era, man. It's a different era of baseball. I know it's the unwritten rules of baseball. Certain things are frowned upon, but hey, man, these guys have got swag now. You know what I mean? And
hey, man, it's a new era. It's a new era. I love it, bro. I love it, man.
Hey,
and if you don't like it, keep them off the base path.
That's facts.
How about that? Keep them off the base path.
All right, but let's put some restrictions on this. Like if we coming up with rules of celebrating, and how far can you flip the bat? How high? How long can you walk to first base? What's the restrictions on these celebrations? What is Anthony Hudson going to put on the table for the celebrations?
Man, there ain't no restrictions on here, man. For real, bro. They want to flip the bat. Let them flip the bat, bro. I don't care if it's going 150 yards across the field, bro. Let them flip the bat for real.
Come on, man. You know that's diabolical.
Nah,
that's diabolical.
Come on, bro.
You cannot flip the bat.
You can't flip the bat in the field of play, though. You can't flip it in the field of play.
Let them shoot. They got the awareness move out the way.
Baseball is such a boring sport at times, right? It could be dull.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
when for that little moment to be able to celebrate and just to think about how much preparation it got to go in to catch 102 fastball and send it over the fence. I mean, if you can't celebrate about nothing, you got to be able to celebrate about that. So, but
Right.
I guess it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? So flip the bat, but still respect the game.
All right, let me bring it to Vic, man. He gonna bring some sensibility around these celebrations and restrictions, man. As a baseball head, what's the restrictions on celebrations?
Hey, bro, I'm with them, but I'm not with throwing the bat across the field. Like what they do now, I really don't have a problem with it though, bro. Like I've seen worse. Like I've seen man like Pete Rose take a guy out at the plate in the All-Star game. He playing balls to wall in the All-Star game and ended this guy's career at home plate.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've seen some crazy stuff watching baseball, bro. So, I mean, flipping the bat, that's kind of mild, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, nowadays, the guy don't even really plunk you when you come back up the bat. He, like, throws at your head and both teams get a warning. Like, not even really at your head. He throws, like, behind your head enough to where he missed you, and then both sides get a warning. They don't even plunk you no more after these celebrations. So, like, it is what it is, man. Let them flip the bat, man. Like, take a maybe no more than 3-4 steps away from down the first baseline. Get your flip on and then get around the bases, man.
All right. I'm gonna say this, man. I would love to see a high bat flip, like just super high in the air. Bryce Harper so far has been the best bat flipper. He's gonna stroll a little bit. And I'm okay if only I think the only restrictions is you can't. I don't think it gotta be like big time moments. You can't be flipping the bat a solo home, like stupid flipping the bats, a solo home run in the first inning. Like, but ninth inning, eighth inning, crucial times, I'm talking about get done with it. Just get done with it. Like, flip the bat all the way in the air, spin around, do the Tootsie Roll. I don't know. Do whatever. But big time moments.
You're talking about clutch, huh?
Oh, for sure. Clutch moments, act a fool. That's what bring all the viewers.
I agree with you on that. Like, bro, like you hit the first bat of the game, hit a home run. He ain't got no reason to be bat flipping. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, because you might lose. The next dude might come up and then you're down.
Baseball's a strange game, boys. It humble many.
I think seventh inning on though, if big home run moments, I'm acting a fool. So, but I think that was going to bring more excitement to baseball, man. I think it's going to bring more viewers, and I think they won't be so quote unquote boring at times, but I would like to see a 2 out of 3. Somebody also mentioned that maybe they should bring the WBC as part of MLB All-Star Weekend. What's your thoughts about that, Vic?
That mean they'll take. I wonder how do you fit all of them in, all those teams in there? Because it's just more than one. You know what I'm saying? This was like a tournament. So how do you squeeze it into that time?
So the time frame they did, it was somebody, I forget which platform it was. They gave a scenario where you get like a week off from everybody. Everybody get a week off, and then you do the WBC, then you do the regular All-Star game, and you still have your home run derby, those things, but it's like a week off event, and you do multiple events. You do the All-Star game.
So what you're doing is you're eliminating it in the beginning of the year and then pushing making the season a little longer.
Yes.
I mean, it's long anyway. I mean, taking it from the front, putting it on the end, really ain't gonna make much difference. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with it, bro. Like, that'll probably be cool too. You know what I'm saying? Someplace warmer in the summertime, man. Like someplace like you get a team like Dominican, they hosted some home games or something like that. Or that'd be pretty cool.
But I mean, y'all, y'all brought up something. Does the season have to be, what is it, 181 games?
162.
Does it have to be 162 games? I mean, you take 20 games off of that, you could fit the WBC in every year or two. You know what I mean?
I agree, but they greedy, bro. You know why it's 162 games, bro.
Already.
The bottom line, bro. I agree with you, though.
It allows you to see like individual talent, and as well as the team. It's like, oh, that's dude from the Yankees.
Yep.
That's dude from the.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It actually brings a bigger spotlight to them in one arena. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Right,
I like it though, man. I
right.
don't
I
know how
like
they get. I don't know how they can make it, but
But the thing now, here's the thing with the WBC money, things like that. That's split among organizations. Them 20 home games mean a lot to the
Oh yeah,
Steinbrenners and the
oh,
Dodgers.
you right,
Yeah,
Vic. You
yeah,
right,
yeah,
that is
Vic.
true.
You right, Vic. You
Right,
right.
yeah,
That's a couple. That's a few million right there. I'm talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
that is
take
man.
off the
true.
books.
That is
Yeah.
true. I mean, I know
Yeah,
the money
they
side
you
is gonna
lose a
be
lot of
all.
home games. You lose a lot of revenue that way. Not that they these guys are billionaires. I don't want to count anybody pocket, but I mean they could stand to lose the money, and it wouldn't even bother them. So
yeah.
that's something that you could almost take to mind too. MLB could really like force the hand, and then you really don't have a choice
And what
because
you
I
think?
think
Yeah,
it's gonna this right here was just the start of it. It's gonna get more and more popular every time it comes up. You have more
Absolutely.
and more
right.
younger players. I'm saying next go around, you got more and more younger players from the Dominican and Venezuela. While these 100-mile-per-hour throwers coming from it just crazy. It's like everybody coming out of Venezuela bullpen was throwing 100.
Yeah, yeah, for
Right,
sure.
right, exactly. I like that side of it. You said more young players are coming. I like the international side of it. Like you get to see
Yes,
more international people going into it. Like you saw it, the dude waving his flag, showing his pride for his own
Yeah,
country and everything. Like that's the dope aspect for it. It's like, yeah, I mean, we love the team that we play for. They probably love the professional team they play for. But playing for your country, playing for your hometown, bro. That's the pride that's a different side of like this, atmosphere and like culture, that aspect put into it that will put the best out of players. So I would love to see it for the All-Star tournament. I don't know like the format or how it would fit, but I mean it's already like the All-Star game pretty much. You see the high flying pitchers, high flying players already there. So I would love to see that. That would be a great format.
and it reminds me of the NBA All Star game when they did, USA
Right,
versus the world. And
right.
see, I think that's why it would work for the All Star game as well. Um, so I look forward to hopefully they bring it. I would like them to bring it to the All Star game.
but I
I
mean
would like to.
you look at the Venezuela team. Eugenio Suarez and all these guys are top 10 major league players, top 15, 20 players anyway. You get the best on these teams. The guys now over here, all
Yeah,
these great Dominican players going back playing for the Dominican.
yep,
That's cool.
for sure, for sure. Uh, let's switch gears a little bit, man. We go. March Madness is here. Uh,
Woo.
the tournament is here.
Man,
We got play-ins, I think, going on tonight. Miami of Ohio playing tonight. They lost one game, and they still got to play for the play-in. So, but my question is to y'all: did you fill out a bracket, and who you got winning the whole thing? And Anthony, I'm coming to you first, man. Did you fill out a bracket? Who you got winning the whole thing?
I did fill out a bracket. I had Michigan winning. I had two brackets. I had
Okay.
Michigan winning one, and I had Duke winning one. Now I know that's gonna be weird because Duke every year for some reason they're the number one seed and they always fall short. But I don't know what it is. That boy Cameron Boozer is
Yeah.
playing out of his mind right now. I mean,
Yeah.
every time I look at him, he is just going down the court, just getting down the flushing, getting 2 points. I mean, he is the true forward at that position, and I don't think Duke can be stopped. I don't think Duke can be stopped. And I know we said that a lot about the Zion Williamsons, about the Cooper Flags and back, but the chemistry for this Duke team, I don't think it's gonna be stopped. Honestly, I also like Texas Tech. I'm trying to think. I also like BYU with AJ
The Boston.
Barnett. But yeah, Basta,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
he's a dog. Oh my goodness, he's a dog. I want to see how far they could go with that. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think.
You
There's
got
another team on the way. Oh, Vanderbilt too.
yeah.
Vanderbilt. They've been playing good, really good basketball. I want to see how far they could go as well. But I got Duke, yeah, either Duke or Michigan, because Michigan got that on guard on Yendelborg, who's a beast. Number 23, he's a beast. So I'm looking from Duke and Michigan. Those are the two teams I got.
Anthony got Duke. I'm putting you down for Duke, but you do got two brackets. I guess Duke and Michigan. I only did
Yeah.
one bracket, man. I did one bracket, and I went. I did a homer pick. I picked Purdue. Um, I had I think Purdue versus Duke in the final, and I got Purdue winning. And so I went with Purdue winning. Brian, did you fill out a bracket? Who you got winning?
Yeah, I didn't fill out a bracket this year. I'm kind of a homer, so if Illinois is still like in the third seed, I was riding with them. But realistically, Duke has my attention. BYU, I don't know if Michigan State is there, but I like that Carr guy. I don't know his first name, but
Yeah.
that guy is he's a high flyer, freaking nature. So, but on a homer pick, U of I, but realistically, probably Duke BYU.
So really, two Dukies so far picking the Duke. Vic, who you got? Did you fill out a bracket?
No, I didn't fill out a bracket this year, bro. I haven't filled out a bracket in like the last few years. I just like, you know what I'm saying, talk like I've been coming on here with you around the time and I just talking my picks out. I really haven't filling out a bracket. But I like Michigan was strong early. I had really thought they really think they can make a strong run. I'm a University of Illinois fan like you be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to also ride with them to see how far they can come. They stumble after being so hot in January, in the first part of February. They stumble coming into this last few weeks, but hopefully Brad Underwood can light a fire to my Illinois, see how good they do. I also like Duke, like you said, Cameron Boozer, that boy's playing. And you brought up the Zion and them. What I like about him that's different from them, he plays different. He plays different than them. He plays calm under control. It's like not all about athleticism and explosion. It's just about playing the game the right way. He passed the ball. He rebounds. He makes his layups. He hit his free throws. Like the kid is just a great player. He's similar to his dad, but a little better. From what I see already, but a little better. So I like Illinois, I like Michigan, I like Duke for all three to try to make long runs. I know Illinois might have to play North Carolina, but they without Wilson. So that might be a good matchup. If Illinois can win the first game, they got a good chance to make it to the Sweet 16.
What's your final pick?
My final pick, bro, man, I think Michigan gonna take it, bro.
Michigan?
Yeah.
Michigan. So we got
I think Michigan gonna take it, bro. But as I hate to say it, I don't like it. My cousin Greg LeGrone up there in Grand Rapids, y'all might take it this year, man. He watching.
Everyone that's tuning in, make sure y'all share the live, put the comments up. We will be posting comments. March Madness is here. We got two Dukies, a Michigan, and I picked Purdue to win the whole thing. We'll see how quick my bracket will get busted as soon as the tournament starts. You know, them bracket busters, but I look forward to watching it.
I'm also interested to see how the Big Ten do. Man, they got a lot of teams in the tournament, man. What is it, like nine? Like 9 of them made it, or 9 or 8?
Yeah.
Out of 64 teams, that's crazy. That's like one out of every 5.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is,
like one out of 6 or something like that. Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, they've been upsetting each other all year. Every single year, you look. Purdue,
man, that was a deep conference, man. UCLA,
right.
Ohio State, like he said, Michigan State. Like you had some good teams. Illinois, Purdue, shocking everybody, winning the Big Ten tournament. Michigan, you had some great teams in the Big Ten this year, man.
Remember when Purdue was #1 seed for a very long time? Then they lost back-to-back games. They lost to Indiana. And then they lost to Illinois, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was Illinois.
Back to back, and then literally just fell off. And it's just been like that all season. These been 4 to 5, 6 lost teams, but they all just been beating up on each other all year. But everyone's good. Everyone's in that Big Ten deserve to make it. They're all great teams.
Like most of the games out of conference, nobody like the RPI in the Big Ten by all these teams in the tournament is ridiculous. Like all their RPIs are like top of the country.
Yes.
All 7, 8 teams because they beating up each other. All these teams are ranked in the top 10 at one time. Illinois, Purdue, Michigan, Iowa, all these teams in the top 10 at one time.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not even the Big Ten no more, man. They got way more than 10 teams.
Man. I feel you, though. I feel you on that. The Big 20. My bad, the Big 20.
hey, let's talk some WNBA, man. WNBA reaching agreement. Man, listen, I think they got some huge gains. I looked at some of the highlights. I'm like, yo, man, they leader for the WNBA got them some big gains. Here's a few. They got $7 million salary cap now from 1.5. From a 1.5. The Supermax player can get 1.4 million, and that's up from 249,000. That's crazy. A huge raise. That's a huge raise. Average salary.
That's like 75%. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's like 75%. That's great.
Average salary $600,000 from 120,000. These women are starting to make some big money, and I think they deserve it. The game is
I
getting
agree.
more popular. Uh, man. So and then the minimum is now 300,000 from 66,000. Bro, 66,000 was the minimum at first. That's a regular job out here.
Bro,
Right. Right.
that's McDonald's, boy. That's
Yeah.
McDonald's with some overtime. That's McDonald's with some OT if you dedicated, boy.
And now, so they wasn't even making six figures. The minimum salary was not even making six figures, and now they making 300,000. Those
Yeah,
are huge gains for the
yeah, bro.
WNBA, man. And
Yeah.
so the WNBA PA said this agreement is summed up as saying player empowerment and standing on business. How do y'all feel about the gains that the WNBA got? Brian, I want to bring it to you first, man.
Well,
Thinking of these gains, how you feel about it?
man, I love it. I love it. I feel like these ladies have earned it. They. I mean, we talking from the beginning of time. You know, they had to go play overseas if they wanted to continue their professional
Facts.
career. So
Mm-hmm.
to finally get the money, I mean, they selling out stadiums. They showed that they got staying power. They got the last maybe 5 to 10 years of the draft. They've been dropping some gems. I mean, some real stars. And
Yeah.
I just said the last 5, 10. I mean, it's always been a Cheryl Swoops, a Cynthia Cooper,
Right.
Lobo. So man, these women have earned it. There's not their game doesn't lack skill. They got everything. They're entertaining. I'm excited. You know what I mean? Now it is a future for a young woman who's playing basketball. Yes, baby.
Hey, yeah. Now you can talk to your kids like, you know what? Hey, they make some decent money in the W.
For
Let me
sure.
show you. Let me bring out this basketball for you real quick and show you some moves because they making some decent money. Anthony, how you feel about the agreement?
I love it, man. I mean, I looked upon it for the past couple of years. How Jackie Young and Joel Lloyd only making 240K to 250K, and they were the highest paid salary WNBA players. And it's like, how are you professional athlete and not at least making $1 million? That made no sense to me. It made no sense to me. And I get it. The WNBA for the longest time they've been losing a lot of money with their profit. The NBA has been catching up the slack with that. But now it's like to the point to where people are watching it out. People are
Yes.
selling out arenas. I mean, you saw the sellout arenas with the Chicago Sky. You saw it with the Indiana Fever. You saw it with different teams. Of course, with the Aces who just won the championship. And it's just cool. Like the biggest thing that I love about it is that I feel like they were like going to go on strike. Like if you saw the negotiation, this was 12 days where they literally could not get a negotiation together. They were going to go on strike, and they were like, "Okay, shoot, we gonna go to this unrivaled league and just
Yep.
play these 1-on-1s and try to just try to make some bank there. We just gonna drop some shoes, do some other deals as far as that because like." We should at least be making $1 million. So I love the WNBA that they have reached this agreement that a professional athlete is actually making professional athlete money. And
Yeah.
like I think of like Dana Evans, she probably still will, but like Dana Evans from Gary, she don't have to ship off to like go to overseas anymore. She could at least be making suitable amount of money to live off of as a professional athlete. So I think it's dope, man. I'm so happy for the WNBA and the CBA for them doing this.
Vic, the leader, the director said they stood on business.
Yeah, I loved it, bro. I love it, man. It's about time, bro. It's been a long time coming, man. You know what I'm saying? And B already kind of touched on it, bro. Like the Cheryl Millers and Elena Della Dons and some of these great players who then came into the WNBA, man, and ain't made no money. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's about time. And I hate that they were gonna have to go on strike, but they really were. And then what was gonna happen if they never came no resolution? Like, man, it's the way that money going in so many streaming services and so many things out here. They could have went and formed their own league and would have been able to do all this on their own with some help from outside entities like guys like NBA owners, like people want
Mhm.
to rappers and different people want to invest money and different things into the product. They would have been able to do their own league without the WNBA. So I'm glad the WNBA was smart enough to get these deals done and pay these girls because y'all, like you said, they're starting to make money. Like Las Vegas, bro, is setting records not only at the stadium, but when they playing in the finals. The WNBA is like the hottest thing going at that time. Like
Yeah.
everybody's tuning into that.
Yeah. for sure, for sure. And
Yeah,
I wonder,
and like,
I wonder when Caitlin Clark deal is up because I know she's gonna be the first one gonna get a super
first
max
one,
because
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah,
she bringing in the revenue. You believe that?
yeah,
As soon as
yeah.
she stepped foot in the
Yeah,
WNBA,
she gonna get
she was
that
selling out.
1.4. She getting that 1.4 probably next year. They
She,
probably negotiating it in right now for a few years. That way she ain't getting out of Indiana ever.
and what's
And that's
Bam girlfriend?
Oh, you talking about
Asia,
Asia.
Asia?
Asia.
Asia,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
She,
Asia definitely deserves that bag right now. I'm not
but
gonna lie.
yeah,
oh yeah, she deserve. They down there got to rip her
Her,
contract up and pay her. You know what I'm
yeah,
yeah,
saying? What
pretty
she been
much.
doing. But also what I was thinking, listening to all you guys too. It might improve continuity amongst the league because these women be moving teams too. It's like they win the
yes,
championship,
Yeah,
they tearing it down. You
yeah,
know
bro.
what I
They gotta
mean?
go. They gotta go.
So now a $7 million cap, man. You can retain some of
You
these
keep
players
all your
now.
guys.
You
You
know.
keep all your ladies. Yep, you keep
So
all the ladies on the team.
that's
I agree.
dope, man. That's dope.
and one
Yeah,
last thing I want to say on my end, shout out to Fee, bro. Shout out to Nefessa Collier. Like was talking about that league, how they were going to create a league. They already
yeah.
created it. They created it in
yeah.
Okay.
2023. It was called Unrivaled. It was a
I
3-on-3
saw a few
professional
games. I saw a few of the
basketball league.
games. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
for
I saw
sure,
a few of the
definitely.
games.
And it was entertaining. It was as far as that, like they were actually getting some bag, getting some pay, getting paid for it. But Fee is the one that actually is the leader of the
Yeah.
professional, what am I trying to say? The player association. There we go.
Players
So
Okay,
Association.
she
Yeah,
was the one that
okay.
called out the WNBA commissioner saying
yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
different things that she do. So shout out to Fee for calling her out and like demanding respect, demanding the bag. I really do love that for her. So that's dope.
That's
A
what's
great
up.
agreement for the WNBA. Big games. Vic, Brian, you know we in the union, so we know what big game. What they got is some huge games.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
yes, yes. When you talk 75%, bro,
Come
that's
on, man.
that's awesome, man.
Mhm.
66,000 to 300,000. I mean, it don't take long to do the math, bro.
I
Now they just
remember.
need to drop the
Yeah,
rim about 1 more foot, about 8 feet. Let these women dunk, man. Come on
put
now.
some more excitement. Put some excitement in the game. You got some who can do it now, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Put some more
go ahead.
excitement into the game. About 8 feet.
But
Yeah,
8 feet. Come on, 9, 5, something. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
But
I
but
feel
I
you.
think too, hey, with this money, we're gonna probably see even a better quality of games. These women gonna be playing harder, bro. You mean to tell I can get 1.4, and
especially
then you
in
know,
their contract year.
come on, man, and you
And
know it's gonna
now
be.
listen, it's going to be sort of like the NBA because you know they have some great women, but they playing over in foreign league because they make more money over there than coming over here. But
Oh,
now
they
that the
see that.
WNBA is getting that money, they finna get some of the better lady foreign players coming to the U.S. to play through the ball out on these teams.
That's a good
It's gonna
That's
be
take.
another
That's a great
aspect.
crazy.
take.
That's another
That's
aspect.
gonna be crazy.
The first Tony Kukoc is gonna be coming over here playing.
Yes, yes.
that
And then
that could be
also,
her name,
I
Tony
Dino
Kukoc.
Raja.
and also
Yeah,
I think
Drazen
it's Brian.
Petrovic.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Venus Sabonis.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
also you hit on it earlier, like you said, like these dad are the dads and everything, like they are going to recruit their girls to go play into the WNBA. Like this is no longer like just I'm just watching my daughter to play. No, like this is like a Trey Young, like we taking this man from the roots from middle school
Yeah.
all the way to high school,
Yeah.
college. This man
Yeah.
going, this woman is going to the WNBA. So we're gonna see a lot more of that too. We're gonna see a lot more of that.
For sure. For sure. Big games for the WNBA. Good. Nice to see it. Happy for them. They about to get paid. Let's go to some NFL, man. We had a couple of trades come on this past week. Justin Fields, we know all about him in Chicago. Traded to the Chiefs. I'm happy for him. I think he can thrive under Andy Reid. How do you feel, Brian? Justin Fields, former Bear, going to the Chiefs, possibly going to be starting while Patrick Mahomes recover from injury.
Oh yeah, I love that for Justin. I mean, I think this is probably the best situation he'll ever be in the NFL. You know what I mean? Just an opportunity to learn from Andy Reid, learn from Pat, and maybe somebody who can really. Hey, Andy Reid like them big mobile black guys as quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So he might know what to do
Yeah.
with Justin. He might see Justin. In a different role, it might not just be quarterback. He might take some handoffs or they might get a screen pass. I don't know. They might get a little creative with him, but I think this is a great opportunity. I'm rooting for him because
Yes.
I was afraid that the Jets might have been his last stop in the NFL. So
Absolutely.
I think this is an opportunity for him to resurrect his career and get some of that money that they giving out to a lot of these journeyman quarterbacks with less talent.
Already. Vic,
Oh
thoughts on
yeah,
Justin Fields?
yeah, bro, I love it, man. Like I was hoping that he would get a chance before he got a little too old or was out of league to spend a season under a guy like Andy Reid or Sean McVay
Mm-hmm.
or a Shanahan or somebody, because those guys usually throw their magic on guys and kind of somehow help guys resurrect their career. The Alex Smiths and the Sam Darnolds and some of these guys who spent some time under Andy Reid and Shanahan, they turn their things around though. Like, man, the talent is there with Justin. It just, like we said, he's never been in this situation at all. Like the Jets were not just a Justin Fields away from being a competitor last season, and for him to take just so much heat like that, it wasn't cool. But it is what it is. He was the hot take of the day. Oh yeah, Justin Fields, he sucked. Whatever. The whole team sucked. They started trading away their best players. They underachieved from the beginning. They didn't have the type of O-line. Like I could go on and on about the Jets, but that's a whole nother story, bro. But yeah, I'm happy for Justin. Like I said, Andy Reid is gonna show him how to be quarterback at this league. And he's have talent around him where he's not going to have to force it. They're going to have a good running game. They just got the Super Bowl MVP in the backfield with him to start out the season. So that's the kudos right there. They're going to lean on that running game and they're going to make it easy on him, probably easy on him, the simple stuff. And then his athleticism when it's time is just going to shine because he just got it in him. Dude run a 4.3.
Yeah. And I hate that the owner disrespected him the way he did. Don't throw me under the bus in the media like that, man.
Yeah, bro.
Like, bro, don't do that.
That's what I say. Yeah,
I think the season was still going, and then I got to go out.
It
And I
was.
was like, yo, bro, that's why the Jets are the Jets. That's why they
Yes.
at where they at, because the whole organization as a whole is terrible. And now he goes to sit under Andy Reid. I think hopefully they play to his strengths, knowing that he's a mobile quarterback and can do some things. Anthony, what's your thoughts?
Man, first of all, the Jets are a poverty franchise. I say it all the time. But let's check out Justin Fields' offensive coordinators throughout his career. 2021, Bill Lazor. 2022, Luke Getsy. 2024, Arthur Smith. 2025, Tanner Ekstrom. I mean, this man has never had an offensive coordinator to play with this whole entire career. Every single time he's played with bad offensive lines. Bears finally get a good offensive line the moment he leaves. That's terrible. But he's never played with a good offensive line, and it's just like the fact that he's in a good position to where Andy Reid, like you said, he's really good with just black mobile quarterbacks at this point, and Andy Reid can get a chance to not only help out this not only helps out Justin Fields' situation, this also helps out Patrick Mahomes, because Patrick Mahomes, who just tore his ACL, tried to find a way to where whatever worked good with Justin Fields can simulate to Patrick Mahomes whenever he comes back. So I like it. I mean, it's just like another chance for Justin Fields to be playing in the NFL. I mean, he's a Georgia guy, so of course he got my respect for sure. But I mean, the whole NFL, all NFL fans love Justin Fields, and it's just so frustrating to see him go from bad situation to bad situation, and now you're playing with the Chiefs. I feel like it'll be a great deal for him. Hopefully, it could build his resume to where he could go somewhere and finally get a good shot. Because let's just face it, Bears wasn't a good shot, Steelers wasn't a good shot, Jets definitely wasn't a good shot. So this is the best situation he could go to.
He got a raw deal in Chicago for sure. As soon as they were starting to build him up, he had a big year with DJ Moore. They got rid of him, man. He was progressing. So he got a raw deal. It just so happened that they got the number one pick. Stuff just fell a certain way where the Bears had to draft Caleb Williams, and it seems like we did the right thing. But he got a raw deal on his end of it. So hopefully it works out for him in Kansas City. He can rebuild his stock and show what he can do, because I think he's a above average quarterback if he get the right tools around him and the right coaching.
Yes.
Hey, let it slide, Justin. Let it slide. Don't let it slide, man.
Yeah. Another trade that happened, Jalen Waddle to the Broncos, and I think it's a big deal because we saw what the Broncos were this year, and now Bo Nix get another weapon on the outside. Vic, where does this put the Broncos, in your opinion, in the AFC?
Hey, bro, it put them to me right back in the AFC Championship game. I'm just being honest. They haven't lost much on defense.
Yeah.
The quarterback ain't the kind of mid to tier, like he's like 27. That's a little older in his second year, but he's still young enough to where it is. You got him a weapon, and he still got ways to grow in this game, and that can help take his game to the next level. Like that just enhances the team. I still can see them in the AFC Championship game. They still are one of the better teams in the AFC right now. They still one of the better teams in the AFC.
Absolutely. Anthony, Jalen Waddle, Cortland Sutton, Bo Nix come back. That defense, where does that put the Broncos?
Oh my goodness. First of all, Denver Broncos had the best defense in the league, in my opinion. I know there's Seattle. I know there's Houston. You can even put the Patriots in there, but Denver Broncos with Nick Bonino, with PS2, the best quarterback in the whole entire league. I mean, they have just progressively gotten better every single year, and that defense is number one. Then on the offensive side, getting Jalen Waddle, the fast speedster who was just the fastest wide receiver I think I ever seen in Alabama, go to Miami, and this been a bad situation with Tua and that offensive line. Now going to be playing with the likes of Bo Nix, who was great last year, with the likes of Sutton. I mean, it's going to be great. Better offensive line, better offensive system. Sean Payton, better offensive system and defensive system. As far as that, it's good because when I really think about it, Denver was the AFC champions in my opinion. Like I still think of Denver as the AFC champions. I mean, they only lost by 3 points in the snow to the New England Patriots. Like I'm like they were one quarterback away. Their quarterback away. The Bo Nix away from literally going to the Super Bowl. So them getting
they still losing the Super Bowl though, but yeah, I feel you.
Oh yeah, they still lose Super Bowl.
Definitely.
AFC champions in my opinion, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So Waddle fit in that system. He would be great. How adding speed to the system with any offensive system is going to be great. So I'm gonna see it. I feel like they could definitely run it back, go to the Super Bowl this year, without a doubt.
Brian, Jalen Waddle to the Broncos. Where Broncos at?
Oh, I love it. They back. They didn't lose a beat. They improved. You give up the 30th pick for a top 15 type of wide receiver. Especially in terms of speed, he might be top five. I mean, hold on. I got this guy. Okay, boom. Anyway, but yeah, I love it. I love it for the Broncos. Love it for Peyton. Waddle. Rookie year, 100-something catches, 1,300 yards. Then they get Tyreek, kind of slow down his progress. Tua doesn't have half the arm that Bo Nix has. So I think that just in terms of throwing it to a guy like that, it's gonna work out for both of them. I think this is what they both need, and it allows Denver to have if they don't do this, you're looking at like what do you do if Sutton goes down again?
Right.
Or you got to move on from Sutton. Who's the next guy? And I think this is definitively receiver 1A and probably your future number one for the foreseeable future. So I like it,
Yes.
man. I like it a
Yeah.
lot. And you give Sean Payton a Reggie Bush-esque type of guy again. I mean, we see what he did with that in New Orleans. I would be shocked if he didn't utilize this guy's skill set to the maximum.
On
Hey,
paper,
speed kills, man.
oh yeah,
Speed
speed kills. You can't teach speed. You can't teach speed. And on paper, it looks great. Barring injuries, they got a stacked team on paper. And like y'all say, looking at the AFC, it's wide open for Denver to definitely go back to the AFC Championship game, and this time without injury, go to the Super Bowl. So on paper, it looks like they're right there. Everything depends on injuries, but it's a great move for them. It's like Miami is starting all the way over. I hate it for Malik Willis, though. I hate it for him. It's like, they start from scratch, and now this dude is not going to have any weapons. And I just hope that he's able to show what he can do, because we saw what he was able to do against us in Chicago when he came in, and they taking all his weapons. Tyreek gone, Waddle gone. Who is he going to throw the ball to? I mean, they're going to have to draft some people, but I just hope that they take their time with him and let him develop with his new receivers he's going to have, because we know how stuff goes sometimes when you don't have no weapons, a la Justin Fields.
One thing even about them last year that people didn't really pay attention to, though, Miami, they had a pretty solid run game. Devon ain't changed the truth. So they still gonna be able to run the ball even this year. So that might take a little bit out. But I agree. I think what Miami's doing, they're drafting wide receiver. They're drafting offense. They're going offense in the draft.
Have
Yeah, they
to.
just setting themselves up to take all young guys and have them all on the same contract while they're paying Willis already a decent amount of money at quarterback, and then the young guys grow with them.
Right.
If they don't,
How do they get away with so much dead cap though? You release Tyreek Hill, you release Tua.
You
I
can
mean,
only get
how
away
is
with
it?
that. You can like 1 year. It doesn't matter how much it is, as long as it's 1 year. As long as it doesn't drag into the next year cap year, you good. You have three, four
Okay.
hundred million worth of dead cap. As long as you can get it all off the books in that one off season, you good.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, man, I never
Yeah, I've
seen
never
that
seen
like
anything
that.
like that. They're 175 million in dead cap.
It's
I've never
crazy,
seen anything
man.
like that in my life.
It's crazy, man. I mean,
crazy.
Tua at 55 million, Tyreek at 28 million, Jalen Ramsey at 20.8 million, Waddle at 23, and then Teron Armstead at 10.7. That is
That is
ridiculous, man.
ridiculous,
So
man.
ridiculous.
Is that what we call salary cap hell?
Yeah,
Man, what?
yeah,
Man,
yeah, yeah.
at this
But
point,
Barry,
yeah.
but listen, that's so crazy. They set themselves up for one of the greatest comebacks ever, though, bro. Because the next year they're gonna have nobody gonna be making a
Man.
nickel on the team. They probably gonna have the most cap space in the league. Probably be picking in the top five. And they probably going offensive line and stuff again. I can see Miami coming out of this pretty good in a couple years down the line, bro. I could,
Yeah, yeah. But you know,
but it just
NFL
don't
stands
take.
for
It's gonna take
it's gonna
time.
take a
It's gonna
couple
take
years. Yeah,
time.
take a couple years for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
like kind of like Seattle was. Like Seattle had a bunch of dead cap when they let Russ go,
Oh
and
yeah.
it worked out kind of good for them, kind of quick. They's right back Super Bowl 3 years,
That
two
is
years later.
true.
Yeah, not
If
That
that
you
is
can
long.
true.
if you can find a diamond in the rough, like they got Sam Darnold. They got Sam Darnold. We know he's not a super great quarterback, but he's an average quarterback, and you put the right team around
He's
him.
above average game manager,
Yeah,
and that's all
yeah,
you need nowadays. You got a defense like theirs and a running game like they have with Walker. You got a wide receiver like Smith and Jigga. Hey, bro, just don't turn the ball over.
yeah, yeah.
Heard
Yeah,
that.
let's get to some basketball news, man. Bucks want to shut Giannis down. Giannis say, "Nope, I want to play." I like it myself. Like he want to earn his paycheck. I think he's an old school mindset, uh, and like he want to play, and I'm with it. But as an organization, I know what they doing, but I'm tired. I'm tired of the organization stuff. Where they want to sit players because they don't want them to get injured because they're going to trade them and all of this stuff. At the end of the day, the guys are getting paid to perform a job, and if he's healthy, he should play. Brian, what's your thoughts about Giannis refusing to shut it down, and the Bucks want to shut him down?
Man, you gotta love that guy. It's like he always does something to let you know how much he loves the game. So, I don't have a problem with him unless he wants out of Milwaukee. Then I'll be like, "What you doing, dude? Go shut it down and get up
Oh,
out of there."
oh yeah,
But
he won out of Milwaukee.
so
It's proven.
So
He
yeah,
does
I
want
mean
out of
that's
Marvel.
a little. I'm a little confused by that because you could, everything could just, all it takes is one play, and he's a physical, athletic type of guy. He could get hurt at any given time the way that he plays. But I like that aspect in today's game. That's rare. I do understand from a Milwaukee standpoint. Hey, we not going anywhere this year. Let's just get as high a draft pick as we can and try to come back at this thing next year. But I like it from a fan aspect. I'm a bigger fan of Giannis after this.
Yeah,
And as far as the Bucks go, I get it. I
yeah,
don't like it, but I get it. You protect your investment. Because ultimately, what could happen to be Max Crosby to the Ravens. He might ding himself up, and he should have shut it down earlier in the year. You played a little longer. The surgery was late getting the surgery. Now the trade is nicked. So it could backfire, but man, let him play, man. Let him
yeah,
play. He
yeah,
earned the
yeah.
right to play.
At the end of the day, man, people are still paying money to come see the Bucks play. They don't want to see random Joe Schmo. They coming to see Giannis.
Yeah.
This might be the last time they able to see Giannis. Vic, what you think about Giannis refusing to
Yeah,
shut it down?
I agree with B 100%, man. Like if you're not injured, play, man. All that other stuff, man. All the politics of basketball, bro. I don't get all into that. That's what Giannis was kind of saying. He's like, man, if he ain't injured, he want to play. He basically telling them he don't want to help them tank and try to get in the top 10 and lose the rest of these games before he go and all that or whatever. He don't care about that. He basically telling them he don't care. He want to go out there and hoop and continue to be the player that he is and show that he still got it and show to these other teams that I still can dominate.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I agree with you, Anthony. What you think?
I just want to say one of my favorite two rings that I've seen in the past 10 years or past like 7, 8 years. Is one Kawhi Leonard when he came back and won with the Raptors, and number two Giannis when he won in 2021. Because
Yeah.
these are just pure hoopers. When I think of what Kevin Durant says, when he just want to go to the gym, hoop, and then come back home, go to sleep, go to the gym, hoop, come back home, go to sleep. I mean, they literally when Giannis was a rookie, he literally walked to the team gym. I don't think he had. There's like a story where he didn't even have a car. He walked to the team gym to practice, carrying his gear to
And
get
that's
into
nothing for him
practice.
though. If you know his
Like
story, like
that's
that's
Yeah, that walk wasn't nothing for him.
that walk.
Yeah, that walk
that
Hey,
wasn't
wait, he
nothing
that
came
walking up. Yeah, you know his story. But
in Greece. In Greece, he was walking all over the place.
Yes, yes.
but I just say that to me, he's a pure hooper, like literally. So it goes to the fact that there's a lot of players out here taking low management, don't want to play, that
Yeah.
literally would take their bag. And I'm not gonna say no names, but when it comes to
LeBron
Giannis,
James.
yeah, LeBron James, yeah, of course. Shoot, you could even say Joel Embiid, honestly. But when it comes to Giannis, him wanting to play, even when he's injured, even when he's a little bit banged up, it just shows how much loyalty he has, man. And there's not that many players. There's not that many players that like that just want to hoop. That no matter
Yeah.
what, get on the court, hoop no matter what. So I mean, Bucks gonna lose a good one, man. That's all I gotta say. Because he's gonna be out of there. I don't know where he's gonna go to. I think he's gonna go to the Heat. In my opinion, I think he's gonna go to the Heat still. But
That's a good
they're
pick.
gonna lose a good one, man. Because the Bucks organization is not doing what the fans are great. The fans still love
Yeah.
him. You still love the fans, but that organization is not doing him justice right now at all.
Hey,
It's
if
not.
he don't, if the Knicks don't win it this year, Knicks definitely gonna be a player in the Giannis sweepstate. If they don't win the championship this year, or even go to the finals,
I'm
and
telling y'all, man.
which I
I'm
don't think
telling
they're gonna
y'all,
do either.
stop sleeping on the Spurs, man. Stop sleeping
I
on the
don't see it.
Spurs.
I don't
I'm
see
telling
it.
you,
I don't see
okay,
that.
okay.
I don't see that mixing.
I don't
I'm
see
I
it.
don't.
telling y'all right
They,
now. Stop sleeping on the
I'm telling
Spurs
you,
in that
that's
sweepstakes.
Twin Towers all over
they,
again. I like that, Vic.
They got
I'm not gonna
the
lie.
pieces.
Hey,
They
bro,
definitely got the
they
pieces.
have everything that Milwaukee want. You want some young players that you know can get you 20 a night?
Yeah.
I got a couple of them right
Yeah.
now I can give you. You
Yeah.
want some draft
the,
picks? I
The
got
Greece,
lottery picks while I'm in the playoffs. If you want those too, I can give you these first round picks. They're not gonna hurt me.
bro.
They got
The
everything they
NBA
can
can't, the
throw at
NBA can't
Milwaukee.
let that happen, Vic. They can't let that happen. Cause dude gonna walk into San Antonio and leave at like 80 points a game. You not scoring nothing on that team, bruh.
You're
That's
not
nasty.
You
at
not
all.
Wimby
scoring
and
nothing. Ain't nothing
Giannis.
at the
Wimby
rim.
and
Ain't
yeah.
nothing
Hey,
at the
bro.
rim.
That's
Yes.
nasty. That's
Yes.
nasty. That's
Yes.
nasty.
That's crazy.
But
Yes.
I like that Giannis wants to play, man. Like
Yeah.
for one, I like within today's generation, a lot of the times we question the love of the game from a lot of players. With him, I
yes,
don't question that.
at
I don't
all.
question it. He got all the reason in the world to sit the rest of the season out, and he like, nah, I want to play, and we don't see that. Who else doing that? Who else doing that
Right.
in the league? Like,
It's that, bro. That's why I just have so much love for guys like Kobe, man. Like, bro, already touched on it. Like, man, what's the name of say, man? They all at the Olympics. They all then ready to go out and drink and party. They done won. They say, man, Kobe finna go hoop.
yeah,
They say Kobe in the gym. He ain't out at the club with them. They all partying, kicking, and drinking. They say Kobe in the gym.
yeah, yeah,
That's a
Hey,
pure
for
hooper.
sure.
I got respect that. That's what Giannis remind me of. Just a
Yeah,
hooper. Just a
yeah,
hooper. Like
man,
he said,
it's
just a
over.
hooper, bro.
Literally.
He want to play ball. He like, I got the money. I've won championships. Like, bro, now I just want to play.
yeah, for sure,
Literally.
for sure.
He need to come down to Atlanta, man. He need to go down to my Hawks, man.
Ooh,
We on a 10-game winning streak. CJ McCollum
ooh,
looking nice. Jalen
ooh.
Johnson looking nice. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. You need to come down here to the ATL, man.
Man, with them young
Dyson
boys,
Daniels.
you throw him up by that rim, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty
That
good.
that'd be great.
That'd be pretty good.
That's a
Yeah.
nice look, but I don't know if they got the pieces like the San Antonio Spurs got. That's the only thing. Spurs
Yeah.
That's
got
the
the better.
thing,
Yeah.
though. I think San Antonio is solid. I don't think you can add. I
They,
mean,
they,
you
may-
can. You
and I don't think they
can.
would mess with their
They're
chemistry. I'm
just.
just saying, if they didn't win it this year, they could think
Oh,
about something
okay.
like that. They could
Right.
think about something like that. If they didn't
Right.
win
That makes
championship this
sense.
year.
Well, we
Because
will
you won't
see.
mess something up. You already got the chip.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
We
I
will
see what you're
see
saying.
in the offseason. He definitely getting traded. We will see in the
Yeah,
offseason.
yes,
The
yes.
Yeah,
Giannis
I see
sweepstakes
that.
will be starting soon, for sure. Before we get up out of here, I do got a scripture today. Genesis 11:6. And I think this is the perfect scripture because how we talked about the WNBA and its union. And so this scripture is talking about when the people was building the tower up to the Lord, the Tower of Babel, and the Lord said, if they have begun to do this as one people, all having the same language, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. And the reason why I chose this scripture, man, because it shows how when everyone is on one accord, saying it shows unity. And we see it with unions. We see it all over the place. We can see it with fans in the stands. When everybody's chanting, you can feel the energy in the building. And so I think this scripture is great when you're working with teams, or if you're trying to get everybody on one accord to try to finish a mission, or just trying to get something accomplished. If everybody's on the same page, you got a great chance of succeeding. Even God knew this when he was, and he had to stop the people from building that tower. And he confused their languages. But he's saying when one people all having the same language, and I'm thinking of multiple situations. If everybody is on the same page with the same language, man, you can get a lot of things accomplished. So if we just think that in the aspect of different situations, whether it be a group of people, you trying to get something accomplished, a union, anything, God is saying that you can do, nothing will be impossible. Get on the same page. If you're trying to get something accomplished, if you got a team, or you got you the boss and you got workers, whatever the case may be, get on the same page with your team, with your people, and nothing will be impossible for you. So that's Genesis 11:6. Check that scripture out, check the story out, and I hope it bless you like it blessed me. Also, I got a day in the life of Al, man. Something happened to me today that was kind of funny and interesting. I was at a light, and you know some lights that says no turn on red. No turn on red. And so I stopped. Now, a lot of people break this rule and they turn on the red because, you know, they just don't care. But I try to follow the laws of the land, to try to follow the rules. I ain't trying to get pulled over by nothing. So I stopped at this light and somebody started honking their horn. I said, I know they ain't honking at me. It's a big old sign that says no turn on red. So when I turned, I saw the girl, the person that was honking behind me. And you know it get real awkward because I looked at him. I want to see. And I want to what you call it? Lip sync or yeah. I'm lip boxing with you. Yeah, like yo, would you honking at me? And so she gets, I see it. It's a young lady. She gets to smiling, and then so she rolls down the window and says, I said, was you honking at me? She was like, oh no, I was just like beating my hands on the steering wheel. And then she was like, oh, you have a pretty smile. I said, come on, man. Man.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo.
You kind of scared her, man. You probably scared her.
I think I said she saw the beard.
Yeah, you scared her a little bit, bro. You scared her a little bit.
She was a young white lady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You scared her a little bit.
I'm like, yo.
You scared Miss Karen, bro. You scared Karen, bro.
You tried to smooth it over, or was you sweet on your boy? I don't know which one it was. She was kind of cute. But I think she was trying to smooth it over. I think I scared her. You know what I'm saying?
No, you definitely did scare her. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
you definitely did threaten her.
Yeah. But when somebody hunk at you, do you do the mugs, or y'all let us know?
Man, we all probably all with the same thing. What you on? What's slow up? Yeah, I'll be with the same thing. Like, come on, I'll be like, man, I get the name calling at times. Like, man, this idiot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My man just go to the place, like, come on, pay attention. I'm going to drive the right way. Yeah. I'm going to drive the right way, bro.
Because I was going to tell her, yo, if you was honking at me, yo, it's a sign that says no turn on red. Like, I was going to tell him. But Anthony, Brian, if y'all getting hunked at, are y'all mugging? Are y'all lip boxing? What y'all doing?
Man, I'm letting them go, man. It is what it is, honestly. But I ain't gonna lie. There was one time somebody tried to do that with me, and they literally rolled down their window and said, man, I would have smoked you, bro. I'm like, dang. I'm like, bro, ain't never that.
Where was you at? What hood you was? What hood you was in?
We was in Gary. We was on Broadway.
Man.
Right on IU. Right on IU. I was trying to merge over.
Stay out of little Chicago with them Indianimals, man.
Man, bro. I don't know, bro.
I call Gary Little Chicago, bro. You better stay out of Little Chicago with them Indianimals, man.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
Hey, that's
so wait,
exactly why I don't roll down my window, bro. I know where I'm at. But
so
yeah.
wait, you said something to the person? You said something to the
Huh?
person?
No, cause like I merged right, and they wouldn't let me merge in, and I
Yeah,
merged in like really tightly. They had a nice black Chevy too. I wouldn't lie to
yeah.
you, it was a real nice black Chevy, and I got in front of them, and right when I got to the left turning lane, we stopped. I
Uh-huh.
literally would hit the stop sign or the stop
Yeah.
sign, and they really rolled down their window. My window
Oh, they
was rolled
rolled down
down
their
because
window.
my
Yeah.
window was rolled down. And he had a what's it called, a top back. And he
Yeah.
said, "Bro,
Yeah.
I would have smoked you, bro." I'm just like,
Woo.
bro, it ain't never that serious,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yeah.
never that serious. But I leave people alone, bro. Because road rage is a different thing. People just, I feel like that's the biggest anger that people
Yeah.
get. And it makes no sense at all. Because this is
Yeah.
the point in time where you should be chill.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I
Nah,
don't be
I
rolling
get
out
you.
my
I
window.
get
I
I
you.
leave
just
it
want to.
alone,
I
bro.
want to be to the point to where it is, bro. I'm kind of with you, like me myself. I'm hoping I don't ever anybody approach my car or anything, and I have to hurt somebody. You get what I'm saying? Like, man,
Yeah.
Illinois is a considered a carry state now, bro. Don't walk up on my car like that, dog. It ain't that sweet. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But
Yeah.
what made me angry in situations like that, like, bro, I'm in front of this dude. He blowing the horn. I don't have my radio up or nothing at the time. I don't know what was going on with me at the time, but I know my radio wasn't up. He rolled down his willow and I could hear him, man, punk MF. Bro, is it that serious now? Now you just took me there. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't want to go there, but now you, bro, is
Yeah.
it what you on, my dude?
I'm glad I seen a young
Right.
lady when
But cooler
I was
heads were
mugging.
there, and I'm like, you know what? This ain't worth it. And I just pulled off when it was time me to pull off. But I'm like, man,
Yeah.
he better be lucky this the 50-year-old version of me and not the 20-year-old version. I tell you
Right.
that.
Brian, what you doing at the stoplight, man?
Man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Up until maybe last month, I would have been on the same thing. I'm down there slowing down, so we can roll. We can both roll these
Already.
windows down at the same
Yeah.
time, dog. But I
Yeah.
realized that I would conceal the carrier notch. I'm with you, Vic. But I realized I'm really like that Chihuahua that got the large bite. And when you open the gate, I don't bark no more. So I really don't want the smoke. I just don't want you to hurt me or mine. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Now this
it.
mine,
Heard
you
that,
know what I
That's
mean?
right.
it.
But I'm
You
not I'm
know?
not I'm not ducking it neither. I don't really want it though. I want to get home to
Yeah,
my
my
family.
wife
I'm
got
gonna.
up. My wife got up, and she like, bro, she's like,
Yep.
just ignore the name.
Yes.
She just
Yes.
like ignore the name
Yes.
calling. She
Yeah.
just
Yes.
like ignore
Yes.
the name calling,
And
Vic.
and
Just
and, and I'm
ignore the name calling, Vic. I'm
and
like,
that's
oh,
really
man,
what it
whatever.
is too. Me and my lady, she's usually my co-pilot, and she's been like the voice of reason, and she the
Yeah.
hothead. But in traffic, she's let it go, baby, calm down. And I
Yeah.
and I think that that's just like you say, calm, cooler heads prevail. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yeah.
I think
Hmm.
I'd rather be safe than sorry. But I get you. Sometimes they just take you there. You know what I mean?
Right.
They just
Especially,
take you there,
especially,
man.
especially when I knew I was in the right. Like, yo, don't be
Mm-hmm.
blowing your horn at me, man. I
Mm-hmm.
know I read the sign.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I read the sign. But like I'm glad it was a young lady and not a goon. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
And that's
I'm
another
glad
thing
lady.
too,
Yeah.
like the different graphing in the situation too. It was a young lady. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know about y'all, but somebody see me, they instantly think YN, instantaneously think YN. So she saw you instantaneously thinking, oh hustler, old head, instantaneously think he probably got that thing on him. Like, I promise
Right,
you, that's
right.
that's what a lot of people see when they see us. So it's just
Yeah.
like that's another thing that goes. I can talk about that all day, but that's another thing too. Like when they see me, they think YN. So a lot of people, unless it's another YN, like for real, but for real, that's how
Yeah.
it be.
Yeah. Yeah. It was funny, man. How that all that went down, man. But
Yeah, but I
that was
can't believe Al, she coming at you, man. The preacher man, like, leave Al alone, man. Al don't mess with nobody. Let that man drive right, man. Let him
yeah, man.
stop at the
Right.
stop sign. Let him have his seatbelt on, and let him listen to his church rap, man. Come on, what's
I
wrong with
was.
y'all, man? Come on,
Yes.
that's
My
not too
Christian hip
hard.
hop.
Let that man live.
Let me live, man. I'm trying to follow the laws of the land, and she honking a horn at me. Now she was trying to holler. That's all she had to say.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Don't blow the horn at me like that, like I'm some skis or something, you know.
Yeah. Then talking about you got a pretty smile. Yeah, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, thank y'all for joining the show, man. Subscribe to the YouTube, Facebook, IG, TikTok. I got the orange Allen Powell shirt on today. Remember, if you want to promote a business on the show, message me. We can make that happen. Appreciate each one of y'all for jumping on today, man. Had a lot of fun. And we're gonna get
Yeah,
to it
make sure
again
y'all watch some of these NCAA tournament games, man.
for
Oh,
sure,
yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure,
And we
for
will be
sure.
back next week. MLB opening day next week. We on and
Yes,
popping.
yes.
See y'all
Peace.
next week. We out.
Yeah.
Low, Allen Pants.